Tomato not only works well with cheese, meat, and beans, it makes great soup with eggs too. This recipe shows how to make perfect egg drops in an unthickened soup, how to enhance the flavor with the easy homemade soup base, and also how to make the soup more tomatoey and more anti-inflammatory. Cut the tomato into 1-inch cubes. Cut the scallion into 1 centimeter pieces, separate the white and the green part. Crack 2 eggs, beat until blended. Next, add 1 tablespoon of oil into the pot over medium heat. Add the scallion white, stir it until fragrant, in about 1 minute. Then add the tomato cubes. Stir and let them sweat and mush some in about 3 minutes. Then add 3 1/3 cups of water. If you are interested to use pre-made stock to make this soup taste even better, check out the last section. Otherwise, don't worry, many people oftentimes just use water here. That's part of the reason why this soup is so popular, as even the basic and quick version is plenty flavorful. When the water starts to boil, we will make egg drops.
Wait a second, what about thickening the soup with starch water?
No, actually, it is not necessary. Starch has little influence on the flavor, and provides no benefit to fight inflammation. Many people just don't bother to do it too. Making egg drops in an unthickened soup is a little different, because the egg will be less likely to float to form egg drops, but more likely to settle to the bottom to form egg scrambles. But that is okay, it is easy to solve. Just follow these 3 simple tips. First, pour the egg with thin stream and draw more trails. Second, while pouring the egg, slowly let the spatula go along the bottom of the pot, this helps to stir up the egg. Last but not least, do not stir fast in the first 15 seconds after the egg is in, because that is when the egg drops form. If you stir fast during this time window, it will turn into an egg wash. Now the egg drops are nicely formed, time to turn off the heat. Add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. Add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, stir gently to dissolve. This combination of fresh tomato and tomato paste makes the flavor even better. Garnish with scallion green before serving. Now we have this classic everyday Chinese dish, tomato egg soup. Many store-bought soup bases include other flavors like onion, carrot, and celery. Instead, a homemade light pork stock actually works better. Just put a small piece of pork bone into a pot of water, add a piece of ginger. A dash of ginger powder works too. Cook it in a pressure cooker, broth cycle for 25 minutes, or cook it with a regular pot on stovetop, simmer for 1 hour after boiling. This light pork stock complements the taste of tomato egg soup perfectly.